Hey guys, welcome back to Benny Hills Fishing. I know it's been a minute since I've been out and shooting a video and all that stuff, and I've had my boat out a couple of times, and actually made me think of a video because of what happened last weekend. So let me get into this one, and it's really about boat flipping, guys. So most of us do it, some of us don't, some of us prefer net, some of us don't. So for me, I've always been someone that isn't afraid to put their hand in the water and lip the fish or flip it overboard or whatever. Well, I got a little excited last Saturday, and I got a nice fish on jerkbait, and I was reeling it in. I got it all the way to the boat, and I could have easily just sat down in the seat, reached my hand in the water, and lipped it and put it in the boat. But no, I had to be Mr. freaking wise ass and actually like, oh, I'm gonna flip this thing in the boat. Da, 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 da. So, anyways, I tried to do that, and it was an expensive mistake, to be honest with you. Luckily, it wasn't during a tournament. If it was during a tournament, I do suggest using nets if they are available, because, I mean, it's like taking an open book test. Why would you not bring the book to the test? Um, but yeah, and I just want to go over a couple things when you're in that situation of, do I boat flip? Do I not boat flip? What should I do? And it really boils down to what kind of baits you're throwing. So, number one, if you're throwing like a crankbaits and stuff like that on light to pound test line and stuff, don't really try to boat flip them. You might get them up to the boat, get them lipped and whatever. And there is exceptions to the rules, especially if they're going to jump right next to the boat. And sometimes you could force a fish to jump next to the boat, but usually that's more summertime, not so much early springtime and the cold temperatures that we were having that day. So, number one, light line, treble hook baits, stuff like that. Don't even bother really trying to boat flip. It's just going to cost you money, especially if you're in a tee. Now, if you're flipping, pitching, jig fishing, you got heavy pound test line on there and it ain't coming off. You know what I mean? Like if it comes off, like the line broke, like what are you going to do? Even in those situations, especially if you're in a tournament where there is a net allowed, use it. I'm guilty of it. So, I'm literally telling you guys something that I don't normally do. But if you're comfortable lipping the fish, I suggest doing that. But have that net available. It's really going to save you some monies at the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's kind of about boat flipping and a couple other baits, and it's more of a story, but whatever. It happened. It would have put a fish in my boat. It would have been a nice little fish pick for myself. Luckily it was pleasure fishing, and it wasn't, during a tournament. But guys, be careful when you boat flip. Really pay attention. And, there's certain ways to do it, and there's other ways not to do it. And one of the ways I tend to do it if I'm going to boat flip, and it's not so much boat flipping, it's more of fish guiding. I'd rather guide that fish into a position where it itself kind of comes into the boat. Now you can do that, but in reality, if you can lip it, you can net it, it's just going to save you that much more time and that much more heartache. So if you like this video, guys, make sure you subscribe, like it, leave some comments, let me know if you like what I'm doing or not doing. But anyways, guys, I'll get at you.